Good morning, guys. How are you? This is Dan. Welcome to my channel, the Engelgeist. Thank you for those of you that are new, to my newest subscribers. Thank you for tuning in. Please have a look around. For those of you that are returning, thank you for coming back. Thank you so very much to all my Patreon subscribers also. I appreciate each and every one of you, but especially my Patreon subscribers. You guys with the monthly subscriptions are helping me out during this time, and I really appreciate it. Just a little heads up, thank you for anybody that came over from the Dr. Mystical's pick a card. Thank you to Dr. Mystical for including me in that. And you guys that don't know that are watching me, there is a new pick a card up with me as a collaboration between me and Dr. Mystical about what you let go of during the winter and what you're going to be sort of building upon or growing during the spring. So you may want to check that out, going from his page to mine and following, choosing a pile from each video and seeing how cohesive that is for you, or if that makes any sense for you. Beyond that, if you want to support the channel, please do so by liking the channel, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the notification bell. Watching my videos is huge, and sharing them with people or in groups. Liking my business page over on Facebook, booking private readings. You can also follow me on Instagram at Engelgeist333, and you can support me at the Patreon page if you'd like. The smallest level is $3.33, which comes out to about, 10 cents a reading for the month. For the daily forecast, and you get it a day early. So that's a benefit there. There's also special readings that are available over there if you want to support me over there. So that's all that I need to let you know there. I hope you guys are enjoying this week. It's been an interesting period of time, let's say, to say the least. But this is the forecast for the 4th of April, Saturday. Now this is a timeless message, so if you're watching this and it's not the 4th of Saturday, that doesn't, the 4th of Saturday, the 4th of April, that doesn't necessarily matter, because I believe that Spirit has ways of finding, creeping into our feed or into our mind through thought, music, other people, and getting the message across to us. So this is a message for the highest and greatest good of the collective. So hopefully it reaches you in perfect and divine timing. Okay, so let's keep that as the focus, and let's move on into the forecast, guys. See what's going on for Saturday, the end of the week energy. Now I am going to remind you guys that we did have on Sunday's forecast, we had that underpinning energy, which I didn't want to bring it up this week because I didn't want people to focus on it. But we had the underpinning energy of the Devil card. So if some of you have been feeling frustrated, sluggish, weird, off-center, all of that, I want to remind you that that did come up. I had sort of forgotten it in the last two forecasts because I switched over my calendar, and so I didn't carry over the cards from Sunday's forecast. But that underpinning Devil energy is also kind of nipping at our heels, or could be potentially for some of us. It doesn't necessarily mean all of us. Those of you that are feeling good, stay feeling good. Stay in that wonderful good feeling as best you can. For those of you that are feeling a little bit frustrated or whatever, that could definitely be that Devil energy that's kind of underneath all of this. So let's see what the card is for today. Beautiful card. I love this. So this is light, and so I believe that this is considered major arcana because it's of the first 20 cards, right? And let me just double check that and see to make sure. Light would probably be, let's hope, it's not, I guess it's, no, that's the World. Anyways, I'm just gonna go with it. So to me, I feel like this is us sort of rising up into our light. I like that it's card number 19, which also goes down to 10, which is a number 1, which is ourselves, right? Focusing the light within ourselves, staying focused on that and remembering to remain true to that. I do feel like there's a little bit of sort of rebuilding that belief in ourselves. I love how she's sort of looking up and reaching up for more, in this sense of kind of not giving up, drawing like our insides out almost. To me, when I look at this card, I feel like our vibration is rising, whether we realize it or not. There might be some of us that feel extra tired, or maybe a little bit irritable, or I don't know. To me, I feel like it's part of this struggle between this light card and the devil card. To me, I feel like the devil, that underpinning energy, is actually losing the battle when I see this light card, right? I feel like she's sort of rising up as if the devil were, like, say, holding her by the ankle, trying to pull her back down. She's actually rising up and ascending. So to me, I think that this is a beautiful message for today. Today would be the day to find our light within ourselves, how that manifests within ourselves, how that sort of shines through. Really honor that today, our individuality, our authenticity. Even, like, I want to say this, like, honor yourself, flaws and all, guys. Like, everything about you is absolutely you, right? I know that's a sort of redundant statement, but it's about embracing all aspects of self today, is kind of what I feel like this card is. It's about shining our light. I've been seeing it in my meditations, this idea of lighthouses. I'll see the planet when I look at the planet, and then I see these lighthouses pop up all over the continents. And to me, that's sort of like this card. I know this sounds strange, but it's like each and every one of us needs to shine our own light much more so now than we ever have in the past. And we need to do that from, our own homes with social distancing in place. But as we do that, I feel like we're creating, oh, this is weird. I feel like we're creating a grid of light on the planet from our own beings. And that grid or that light that we connect to others, and that as we acknowledge it within ourselves and we connect it to others, it becomes stronger and more powerful. This is that trust and faith that we saw in the grounding stones in the middle of the week. We have to trust and have faith in ourselves and who we are. Yesterday's stone was wealth, right? Finding the wealth and the abundance within us. Now we get to bring that out today, Saturday the 4th, by shining that, letting that shine at a personal level. Even if we're the only one that sees it, right, from our home, as we shine it and as we acknowledge it and make it more real and live in it, we actually emanate it out onto the planet. And as we emanate it out onto the planet, it connects to others' light. And from there, we're creating this, I'm seeing this visualization of like a grid that's wrapping light around the planet. Oh, this is the 4-4. Oh, this is that portal activation that everybody's been talking about. Okay, so I want you guys to take this message. I know it sounds a real, like, it sounds a little strange, but I want you guys to step into your light today. It's important that you step into your light. If you need to meditate, if you need to own every aspect of your being in its beauty, in its flaws, in its everything, right? And step forward and just own it from wherever you are within your home. I want you to shine bright and shine that light and put that light out there and let it, like, know that it's there. There's a knowing that's happening, that it's emanating out from behind her, and she's putting it out up into the cosmos. And allow that, sorry, that's my dog snoring, guys. Allow that light to emanate out and just naturally go where it needs to go. It's going to join the light of everybody else. Speak a prayer or speak have a meditation about the planet and your place in the planet. See yourself connected to the planet. See yourself connected to others, although right now you might be physically distant from them. See yourself connected to them at a different level, at a level of light. Activate the light within you. Activate that light and join it with the light of others. This is this 4-4-4 activation day that I'm not really fully aware of what's supposed to be going on, but I feel like this card is telling us to activate our light within us. So, oh my god, so the next card is combustion. So this to me feels like the devil card, like, kind of getting blown up. Like, I feel like there's an agitation and there's a little bit of irritation going on in this card, but I feel like if we shine this light, we combust and break up something. This also sort of looks to me like a goddamn pandemic disease thing that we've been looking at with all these little lights around it, right? To me, all right, whoa, am I freaking out? Okay, ground, Dan. All right. You know how we see that green dot for the pandemic, for the COVID virus with the little red dots on it. Like, to me, this is like a red dot with the little light beams around it. Like, to me, this looks like the virus. If we shine our light and we join the grid, and we understand that there is a grid out there of spiritual light, that it not only connects within us, but connects to everybody else on this planet. If we take time on this day, 444, to sit, say a prayer for others, for ourselves, and for fellow man, and bring that light forward, even if it's just for 5 minutes, and we join it to that grid, a combustion is happening. A shift is happening. The devil is pissed. This is that red planet. This is the apple from 2 days ago. This is that red planet that we saw on the road. It's like this one last sort of thing where I feel like it's that last, this light burns this up. It like it's opening the door and setting fire to this. Whoa, this is really wild. Like, I can see this in my mind's eye. And I'm not like a super religious person, guys, but I feel like this pandemic and everything that we're dealing with is sort of about being connected to that dark energy of, like, say, the devil card, like our own worst fears, our limitations, the things that scare us the most. Right now, they're working their way on, like sort of on us and through us, but we need to not allow them to overtake us. We need to shine this light, and we need to set fire, like combust whatever this is, this sort of aggravation, this anger, this, we need to let it go. And we certainly need to not be channeling it. It's almost like, to me, I feel like she is fighting against it. Not fighting against it, because whatever we resist will persist. It's like look at her hands. She's almost healing this combustion, this soreness, this redness. We're bringing about a healing by acknowledging our own selves as whole and light-filled beings. Let's look at the grounding stone. I hope this is making sense to you guys. I totally see this red combustion card as that apple, as that red dot we saw yesterday in the driving forces card. This is about setting that on fire, like dissolving it, releasing it. And I feel like what I'm not, the feeling that I'm getting is it's not going to be like gone tomorrow, guys, but this light is setting a tone where it's starting to burn this away, and this is going to clear away. Like, I feel like we're at a turning point where we're opening the door or the window and bringing in this light, joining it with the light of everyone else, and there's a power here, and there's a cleansing that's happening. So the grounding stone is blessed. We need to remember that we are blessed. We are blessed with our own light, and those that are around us are blessed with their own light. And we need to remember that that light is within all of us, and it connects all of us. We need to understand that all of this has been a blessing, including this pandemic, including the deaths. It has not been in vain. The suffering, the fear, the anxiety, all of it has not been in vain, because it's bringing us to this place of empowering ourselves, understanding our true strength, accepting our fragility, accepting our humanness, and living from that, right? Living from the fragility of the body and the mind and the emotions, and owning that and letting that light through. Understanding those blessings and connecting that light. If you could visualize there as a light grid going on around the planet, and as everybody connects to that light, allow that light to envelop the planet, healing each and every one of us and the planet itself, and burning away any sort of negativity, any sort of anything that's holding us back, and allow those blessings to come forward. That is your forecast for today, guys. I'm sorry that it's a little bit out there or a little bit esoteric and not sort of set on practical needs, but I'm telling you that this is what's going on. You need to take time. If you're watching this, please stop for a moment and sit in a chair, take a few deep breaths, pull a ball of white light from your heart. See it build and grow. and connect it out. Let it reach out like this hand is reaching out in health, in healing, in acceptance, not only for yourself, but for everyone else and for the state of the planet as it is right now. Allow that light to reach out and hit the grid. See it joining the grid. See the lighthouses all over the planet, right? Each and every person being a lighthouse of their own, or harboring a light within them. Allowing yourself to see all of those lights come together and create a grid that sort of wraps the planet in this beautiful healing light. And watch as this burns away. It combusts. It can't survive. Stay focused on your blessings. Stay grounded in your blessings. Remember that underpinning energy is about health, right? From Sunday. We had Sunday Stone, which was health, which was following from the day before. It came back out on Sunday's reading for the week. This is about the health of ourselves, our mental health, our emotional health, and the health of the planet and the brotherhood of man. Stay focused on that today. Have a wonderful 4/4/4. I forgot that it was that day when I started this because I'm taping it on 4/3. And please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know your experiences. Please, if you do the meditation, let me know. I would love to hear your experiences. See this disease burning up. See hatred, anger, all of these things sort of combusting and no longer having power. See like this, the nucleus sort of dissipating and becoming these little beams of light, right? All right, I love you guys. Have a great day. Enjoy your Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow for the weekly. All right, bye-bye.